Hey yo everybody, this is another installment of Finding Sensibility, where we take positive or inspirational quotes and see if we can make them work in our day-to-day or if they might just be a product of the times. Today's quote comes from Pearl S. Buck. She was an author and a Pulitzer Prize winner for her book The Good Earth. I'm going to hold off on the quote. I do want to talk a little bit about her. It sounds like she was a truly incredible life. Her parents were missionaries that moved to a Chinese village 5 months after Pearl was born in 1892. She ultimately moved to America in 1910 and had an amazing life that I'm not going to go into a whole lot because it seems like there's really a lot to talk about. Being married, moving back to China to continue to help with the missionary lifestyle, getting divorced, continuing to be an educator all the way up through her death. She seems to be a remarkable woman. This quote is no light topic, and I'm really going to struggle to keep today's video as short as I can, so please, please, please bear with me. But this is one of the big virtues, and I had no idea when we were going to actually touch on these, but up there with love and justice, there is also truth, and that's what we're talking about today. Truth is always exciting. Speak it then. Life is dull without it. Pearl S. Buck. The first thing we have to do is try to define some of these terms, which is no light task. Truth is always exciting. What is truth? What are we talking about when we're talking about truth? There is a huge misconception between three things: truth, honesty, and facts. Usually when somebody says that they're honest, or they're brutally honest, or they try to be as honest as they can be, they think, I shouldn't say that, they are intending to say they always tell the truth. The problem with that is that it's not entirely accurate. What they should really say, or what they should really convey, is that they always give you the facts, the unvarnished facts. And truth is not the same as fact. Truth is open to interpretation, and yeah, there may be some instances where truth is open and shut. So few and far between are those cases. And so honesty really just means I'm going to tell you things as they are. And that's what facts are. Truth is so much harder to try to understand and to try to put a definition to. And I'm going to try, but it's probably going to fall flat in a lot of ways, because these concepts don't handle definitions well. So, truth. Truth is simply your own interpretation and understanding of not only the way things work, but how things are. And what a lot of people don't really understand is that you can be wrong about the truth. I can have a truth that is inherently false. I just don't realize it until it's proven false. Anybody who's been divorced can attest to that. My truth is one thing one moment and completely different the next. And for some reason, there is an ethical priority put on the truth, even though it's something that we can completely miss the mark on or be completely wrong about. There is such a prerogative to embrace the truth. And this is where religion comes into play to a certain extent. Because when something like God proclaims the truth, how can something like God be wrong? And that's where the rub is. Truth is based entirely on experience, on being proven wrong and then reevaluating what your understanding of what's true is. Does the world work this way? Actually, it doesn't. It doesn't at all. Then it works this way. And that's true for as long as it's true. You have to be able to say when your truth is wrong and force yourself to reevaluate it, which is awful. So I think that's a lot of what she means when she says truth is always exciting. Speak it then. Life is dull without it. You have to proclaim your truth. You simply have to. And you have to live it, and you have to exhibit it. And you have to let it be proven wrong. You have to make these mistakes. You have to put your foot in your mouth every once in a while. And it sucks. It's so bad when you have to. But that's the only way we really learn how to live the life we, as individuals, desire to live, is based on our own personal truth. There's some big things to talk about today. And I tried to condense it as much as I could. Hopefully I did a good job. But there's a lot to talk about here. So I might release an extended segment about this idea and just the difference between those three things. Who knows? We'll see. But until then, stay tuned and stay real.